Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of In the Pocket, presented by CrossBonesMMA.com. My name is Eddie Law. This is Nick Pilecki, straight out of Texas. How you doing, man?
Good. What's going on, man?
Same old, same old. Andrew Reed, we got it. You and your few minutes. All right. Sometimes we get out of work a little late. We break the fourth wall on the show regularly. So sometimes we get out of work a little late, and a few minutes turns into, I don't know, 20. So or longer. Anyway. All right, let's get right to it. UFC 191 went down this last weekend, as you can see on Nick's hashtag Van Zant MVP. Obviously, one of the fighters that won, but overall, the event was kind of boring, don't you think?
Yeah, no, the prelims were very interesting. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed the prelims, but other than that, besides the Van Zant fight, the Johnson fight, and in my opinion, the main, well, not even the main event, was just Johnson and Van Zant fight. That's basically it out of the whole main card that I actually enjoyed the fight.
Yeah, no, and I'm with you on that. Even the Van Zant fight, I was like, she just, she beat up a chick she was supposed to beat up. I wasn't impressed at all by the choice of opponent. They should have given her someone that could actually fight back. Chambers did okay, right? But Van Zant did to her what she did to Felice, what she did to everybody else, which is swarm the shit out of her, which I think is a point Aaron made yesterday on Keyboard Warriors. But she swarmed her, and Chambers couldn't handle it. They're gonna keep giving her chicks that just swarm.
Yeah, and it's weird because everyone's saying that she's the Rondo, the strawweight. She's that pretty face that is gonna skyrocket the strawweights, and she could be. She has that pretty face. She has some skill, but I think she still needs to work on some of her skills. And like, don't get me wrong, her smothering people, it's working. If she beat Felice, Felice is a vet in the sport, and she beat the shit out of her. Mm-hmm. Chambers this time, and her first opponent, it works for her. But a lot of people are like, well, who do we give her next? Do we give her JoJo? Do we give her who do we give her? Like, do we keep feeding her easy fights for the win, because she'll probably lose to the champion?
Yeah. And here's the thing. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was going to say, I think the UFC hopes this is the Ronda 115. I mean, look at the success they're having with Ronda, which is Ronda Rousey, breaking records, selling pay-per-views like a motherfucker. Everyone's talking about her now. She's in the finals for best athlete ever on the ESPN bracket, if that even means a damn thing. She's about to do a movie. She's doing the remake of Roadhouse now, the Patrick Swayze movie. Yeah, she's doing the remake of that as a star, I think. She's starring in, she's going to play herself in a biography movie, biopic, I guess you call that.
Of her book.
Of her book, a movie of her book. She's playing herself, and she's blowing up. She's blowing up, and the UFC loves it. If Paige Van Zant can move up and beat Johanna somehow, or even if Johanna loses to somebody else, and then Paige is able to get the title, and they can actually call her the Ronda Rousey of the strawweights, you have two killers, or two very marketable, incredibly beautiful women. That you could put out there to represent UFC. It's fucking great for your brand and your product.
Yeah, for sure. And she's a growing star. Like, she's only 21 and she's still learning. But a lot of people keep giving her easy wins. I think she should lose one, because a lot of people learn from their losses. And people are like, don't give her Tisha. She already fought Tisha. Well, Tisha was her only loss ever. She lost to her Invictus. So I think they should give her Tisha. Give her Tisha, see if she can prove herself and capitalize off that loss and see how much she's grown. Then you give her the big names. Then you give her Rose. Then you can give her what the hell's her name? Cookie Monster. What the hell?
Tisha?
No. Tisha Torres, Tiny Tornado.
Oh no.
Past champ.
Yeah. No one gives a fuck about her. Apparently.
Yeah, whoever. Cookie Monster. Give her. Like, give her the top 5 and see what happens then.
Sparza.
That's it.
That's how little we give a shit about her. Ooh, but, oh yeah.
That's just see if she can get past Tisha. In my opinion, I think she could, but then again, who else is in this? Tisha's number 5. Van Zant's number 6 right now. So I would say give her Tisha. You have Rose, Jessica Penne, Esparza, and then Claudia Gadelha up after. So
yeah, where's Randa Marcos in that list?
Marcos is 7, right under her. So give her Randa Marcos.
That's what Aaron was talking about. So give her Randa Marcos, because Marcos fights angry.
Yeah,
and she doesn't let anybody swarm her. She'll fucking fight back like a vicious beast. So
that'll be a good chance. But why is Joanna facing number 10? I hate these goddamn rankings.
I don't know, because Gadelha is injured.
Yeah, fuck it. Should have gave it a rose.
Shouldn't injure that ass at all. I'll tell you that. But we'll show you guys a picture we're talking about in a second. Anyway, actually, fuck it. Let's go to it now. If I can pull it up. Fred Kirby, who's always in Keyboard Warriors, sent me this picture, and it's fucking amazing. Check it out. That's Claudia Gadelia, whatever how you ever say your last name, and her sisters, I believe. That one in the middle got that booty. I ain't even hating on that. Someone find out what her name is. I want to find her on Twitter. Fucking yeah. Anyway, that's the picture. If you guys want to tweet it over, tweet us, and we'll fucking tweet it out to you. Or I'll just tweet that over again and after the show. Fuck it. Everyone should see that picture. Anyway, that's Brazil booty for you. If you want a chick with a booty, Brazil or squat rack. Go check the squat rack in your gym. All right. Now that we're back on topic. Let's talk about another women's fight. Raquel Pennington defeating Jessica Andrade via submission. How surprising was that?
Very surprising, actually. I thought she was losing in the fight, and I was going off to the bar that I was going to be watching the fights at, and I just see our chat, because we have our chat going on. Just, whoa, she won! I was like, no way, I missed that. I literally just stepped out of my apartment when the finish happened, but good job. Rocky's a monster. She just goes. She keeps getting these out of nowhere finishes, and she's a monster, dude. She gave Holly Holm a tough test in her last fight. I think she just has bad luck. I think she does have that drive and everything. It's just she has bad luck in the UFC.
She's a chick that just fights and just goes. It's a nonstop. I thought she beat Holly Holm. I thought legitimately in that fight she beat Holly Holm.
Yep.
So I mean. You can say Holly Holm's fighting for a title, but that bitch lost. I don't give a shit. She's not undefeated, in my opinion. Anyway, except for the official record, obviously. Let's talk about the fight of the night. Just a flurry of punches. I forgot the number. It was like 100 punches in 2 minutes.
You're talking about the Blackwood's fight, right?
No, fuck no. No, I'm not. In fact, we're not even going to talk about that fight because it was horrible. Francisco Rivera versus John Lineker. Lineker ends up hurting Rivera and submitting him. But dude, how wild was that shit?
That shit was crazy. Like it was. They were just swinging for the fences. They were just going for it. Just fuck it, and just went for it. And that was awesome. And then to have it end in a submission, it's crazy. Like how they were swinging at each other and like, all right, we'll just submit you. That's it. Goodbye. But John Lineker looked impressive. I mean, that was a good fight. Very enjoyed it. Enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. I mean, look, they were swinging like hell. It was reminiscent of Melendez Sanchez, right?
Yeah.
It reminded you of that, but a little more fierce. In fact, a lot more fierce.
Yeah.
In my opinion. That other one went to decision. It was a fucking war. But this one was just, what the fuck? Like, literally, I was sitting in here watching the fights, and I was just yelling out loud to nobody in particular. Just like, holy shit, freaking out, because that was a great fucking fight. So, Lineker winning, and we know Lineker's had his troubles with weight cutting in the past. But with Lineker winning, I mean, obviously they're gonna give him a big fight next.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got to, especially with his performance and the fact that he won the fight. But fight of the night's not bad. Rivera, gets subbed out, but he takes home I think 50K is the bonus. So
yeah. I think Lineker should go down, man. Go down to 125. Just I don't know. I don't think 135 is his weight.
I don't know, man. I think if he went down, you give him a chance against Demetrius.
Dotson. Give him Dotson first, see if you can pass Dotson. Because I still think Dotson's number one besides a champion.
Well, we'll talk about that. Why you're wrong in a second. But look, he'll beat. Let's say he beats Dotson. Do you actually think he has a chance to beat Demetrius Johnson? No,
hell no. No one's beaten Johnson for a while. I think Johnson's just gonna move up a weight class and just give away the belt, something like that. It's just no one's gonna beat him in a while.
You know what? I think the only guys that could beat him, one already did beat him, Dominic Cruz. The other, I think, would be TJ Dillashaw. I think TJ Dillashaw, with his speed and power and footwork, I think he could put a hurting on old DJ there.
If Dominic comes back and beats TJ, and TJ gets a rematch, and Dominic wins again, then TJ should go down to flyweight. But Dotson knocked out TJ
a long time ago, before he had Dwayne. Before we got Dwayne banged straight up.
Then didn't they fight? Didn't Johnson and TJ fight in WEC?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I'll look that up.
They might have. But I don't know. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for another fight, which we'll talk about later in the press conference that I want to happen. But no, Johnson's not going to lose for a while. He's just a monster in that division.
Definitely. And I almost think unless someone from the 135 moves down, I don't see anybody beating Demetrius Johnson. So
yeah, there's no one in the 135 that I can see moving down. Maybe if Faber wants to stop being a little baby and cut down, but I don't think he can cut down to that weight.
Faber, I can't stand. The faster he gets out of fighting, the better for me. I can't fucking stand that dude.
I like old Faber.
Old Faber, fine.
Old Faber was cool.
This Faber's annoying. Anyway, all right, and then let's talk also about Ross Pearson against Paul Felder. Actually, a pretty damn good fight. That Pearson takes me decision. Who do you think won that fight?
Pearson. I had it for Pearson too, even though it was a split. But I felt so bad for Felder, man. He took it on short notice, but his last fight against Edson Barbosa, it was the same exact fight.
Yeah. He
went out there and just went for it, and he showed his skill, and it just got that little 1 point off. I like Felder, man. You keep giving him high profile fights because he comes out to show. He comes out to fight and he doesn't care.
Yeah, that's a guy you put on the main card of like a Fox card or an FS1 card. So definitely
co-main event something. He's there to fight and he has fun with it. It just sucks because like you have to think about it. Losses in the UFC are like big blemishes on your career. It makes you look bad.
Pretty much, especially because it's not like they're gonna have a video next to your resume, so they could watch the fucking fight, right?
Yeah,
it's just an L. No matter how it went down, it was an L on your record.
Yeah.
So all right, moving on here, we talk about Van Zant and Chambers. Van Zant just dominating people. It's ridiculous. That Blachowicz Anderson fight, might only be the second worst fight compared to the co-main. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's talk about the fight. It ended up in a knockout with a nice, just nasty overhand punch. Performance of the night winner, Anthony Johnson, knocks out Jimmy Manuwa, dude. A lot of people thought it was going to go one of two ways. Either if Manuwa got out of the first round, it was his fight, right? But if Anthony Johnson was going to win, it was going to be in the first round. Turns out, second round, Anthony Johnson has a little bit of gas left and knocks out Jimmy Manuwa. What do you think is next for Mr. Rumble?
Nothing for a while. He's in a tough spot right now because you have Gus fighting DC, and then say DC or Gus wins, John Jones comes back, he gets the winner. Like Anthony's just gonna be sitting there for a while, make him fight Bader.
Yeah,
knock Bader out of the UFC finally. OSP maybe, but it sucks. He's just in that crappy situation right now in the division because John Jones is that little name that big name that's hiding in the background waiting to come back. And once he comes back, that whole division gets shut down.
Isn't it crazy we got no news on John Jones and how his case is going? As much as I think here's what needs to happen. Joe Rogan, you need to go to New Mexico and find out what's going on with John Jones. Then when you talk about it on your podcast, all these journalists are going to listen to your podcast and write articles about it. Then we finally get to hear what John Jones does instead of those journalists actually doing the goddamn job, pieces of shit. God, that bothers the fuck.
Yeah, we haven't heard one word from John Jones in
nothing.
3 months, maybe.
Nothing. So everyone's talking about when he comes back. It's the question is if he's going to come back.
If he comes back, exactly.
Yeah. Do we know?
If he doesn't come back, you give AJ another shot. I think because he took that fight short notice against DC. He cracked DC hard, and DC just capitalized on it. Yeah. I think if you give Johnson a full camp for DC, I think he could possibly beat DC, but I don't know. I think that's another topic for another day, but I think Gus can beat DC, and I don't care who wins the fight, but I kind of want to see Gus take it.
Nah, DC's gonna win anyway. And just kidding. And of course, Andrew Reid's gonna be yelling at Rumble or not Rumble, Mahler. My bad. Anyway, even though Rumble beat the shit out of Mahler. All right, moving on to the most boring co-main I've seen in a while. Andre Arlovski won a decision over Frank Mir, but did anybody really win? Did anybody really win in this fight? I don't think anybody won. I think because they were talking about the winner of this fight was going to get a title shot next. I think you make the winner and the loser of this fight, both of these guys fighting the prelims next card. Fuck them.
I kind of predicted what was going to happen. Mir wasn't going to go for the takedown. He got 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
But he tried slugging with him, but he didn't even slug with him. He just stood there.
Yep.
And didn't capitalize on anything. Oh God, it was so boring. I was so excited for this fight. Once this fight was announced, I was ready for this fight, and we were all let down.
Yeah, it was boring as all shit. So.
And now a lot of people were saying that Mir should have won. What do you think about that?
I think they should have called not no contest, not draw, just double loss. Double loss. It was a terrible. No one fought.
Yeah,
no one did shit.
No one fought.
Literally nothing happened. That's a fight you could say nothing happened.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Zero. Nothing. Fucking Arlovski would just bounce back and forth, waiting for the chance to counterpunch. Frank Mir doing the exact same shit, then putting his arms down, trying to do the Anderson, trying to bait a punch. Arlovski's not going to fucking fall for that shit.
No. He should have kicked him in the fucking face. Just
So?
like, you want to lean towards me, bitch? I'm going to kick you in the face. Go to sleep. But no, he didn't.
It was such a boring dog shit fight. It really pissed me off, and I'm just happy I didn't necessarily pay for the pay-per-view. So
yeah, I was even thinking about behind the pay-per-view because I was excited for the main card, and yeah, I'm so glad I saved that $60.
Oh, me too. Andrew Reid already chimed in on the DC thing. He goes, "Shut up, Alex. We're hammering him."
Let's go.
I fucking told you. If that dude, fucking Andrew Reid's all about Alexander Gustafsson and Fedor. So
yeah,
as you'll see in a minute here. Anyway, moving on to the main event. Just another masterful performance from Demetrius Johnson.
Beast.
Just beast mode, dude.
He's a beast.
What do we do?
He's a fucking beast. This whole fight was exactly how I saw him winning. He learned from his mistakes. He didn't let John Dodson try to catch him. He kept his range. He kept picking him apart. Dodson looked like an alien afterwards.
Yeah.
He looked like GSP after every one of his fights.
Yeah.
Like he looked bad. And what's cool about Dodson's like, hey, look, he's smart. He's a smarter champion. He's a champion for a reason. I respect him. He beat me, and I'm just gonna take this loss and move on from it. Dodson's a humble guy about it too. Even though they were talking trash, or he was talking trash about him, he learned his lesson. Yeah.
Did you see after the fight, once the fight was over, they were talking to each other, and DJ goes, "Hey man, even though you were talking shit, I respect you as a man." And Dodson's like, "I respect you as a fighter, but I was just hyping the fight,
Yeah, it's a respect thing. Like, Johnson's not that guy to talk shit, and all the your best friend Ariel Helwani wants him to be a bad guy for once. It's let him be a fighter, let him be humble, let him do his thing. Ronda Rousey talks shit, Chris Weidman talks shit. All the fighters so far talk shit except for him and Joanna. Joanna just gets in your fucking face and kills you.
It's because Joanna doesn't speak English very well. Yeah, that's why. But wait till she gets a good fucking English tutor.
Dumb.
Everyone's fucked. McGregor might suck at trash talking compared to Joanna. You never know. That chick might be a bad bitch, and she might be hilarious. She's a bad bitch, but she might be hilarious. So
yeah, but I don't know. What do you do next with Johnson? He already fought half the division, right? He's fought in Benavidez, Formiga, McCaw, Moraga.
I got it. Make your next season of shit tough with midgets. Him as one coach, and the opposite coach, Henry Cejudo.
No.
Yes.
Why would you give Henry Cejudo a title shot? He's just.
Have you seen that kid fight?
Yeah. He's okay. Fine. He's number 5. But still, I don't think one more fight. Nah. Fuck
no. He's already got one fight scheduled. He's gonna fight pretty soon.
Yeah, give him the tough. Give him tough.
Let him win.
Johnson.
Yeah. Let him win. Give him tough. Right. Give him both tough. Have him coach. It'd be hilarious if they give him heavyweights to coach. I would laugh. Yes. Dana White. You want a fucking golden fucking idea? The next tough heavyweights and light heavyweights. Okay.
Nah.
Coached by Demetrius Johnson and Henry Cejudo. It'd be fucking gold. I would watch every episode.
You have a heavyweight class and you have a flyweight class. That shit's funny.
Well, you fight the
heavyweights. No, heavyweights training with flyweights, and then they fight each other. You have 2 winners: a heavyweight winner and a flyweight winner.
I only want to see that if a flyweight and a heavyweight fight each other.
I'm down.
Because it'd be cruel. It would be cruel and unusual, but still.
And then you have Dodson and Arlovski come in and coach as well.
I think Dodson beats Arlovski. To be honest with you.
Did you see that embedded when he flipped him? That shit was so fucking hilarious. I was like, no way.
Yeah, it was a trip.
Dodson wins. Dodson wins the belt. And what happened?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so overall, though,
Yeah.
You know, Demetrius Johnson in rematches has always done better than the first time around. Every rematch he's ever had, he does way better in the second fight.
Yeah. And it sucks because he's at that point. I'm like, can someone beat him so we can have a new champion? There's like, someone beat this guy. Same as Aldo. I'm like, someone beat him so we can have some craziness in the division.
Here's the thing. You know how people hated Ronda Rousey for a long time because she was emotional?
Yeah.
Well, Demetrius Johnson, was talking to, Dushwani, and he basically said that, the fans are idiots for booing him. But he literally said the fans are fucking idiots. And when the fans hear that, they could fucking get after him.
Yeah.
And you never know. Maybe that'll give him a little bit of a draw, but being a bad guy.
He doesn't give a fuck, though. That's his thing. He doesn't care. He goes in, fights, he gets paid, and goes home. He's like me at work. I don't give a fuck. I go in, I make money, and I go home.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. I don't know what we do with him next, but I'm saying tough. Give him and Cejudo tough. Him and Cejudo tough. Maybe like USA versus Mexico if you want to capitalize on this Donald Trump racism shit. And fucking, go after it. Why not?
Yeah. Anyway. But overall, the card was eh.
It was yeah.
You had 2 good fights on the main card, and the whole prelims was good, and then the early fight pass prelims was what the fuck.
Yeah, and then the next UFC card isn't until September 26th from Japan. UFC Fight Night Barnett versus Nelson. Just to rattle off some of the names here. Main event: Josh Barnett against Roy Nelson, and the co-main of Gegard Mousasi versus Uriah Hall.
That's your main event.
Yep. You got Origuchi against Chico Camus, Mizugagi against Roop, Yamamoto against Hobar. Diego Brandel's in the card.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad card. It's free. So,
it's in the morning, too, right?
No, it's 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, that's fucked up. They're making a fight in the morning?
No, it's early as shit for them. I'll tell you that.
That's messed up. You got to walk around all day, sore as shit.
Shogun undergoes surgery, eyes early return for 2016. Okay. Sorry, I just saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that earlier too. But that'll be a good event. Just let's go Uriah Hall. God, I want Uriah Hall. This is his test. I'll say it right now. This is his test to see if he's legit. If he loses this fight, I'm done with Uriah Hall. I'm jumping off the bandwagon.
I'm out. This is bullshit. I'm out. Anyway. Trying to find the card for Invicta FC4. I don't know why. Their website's baller, by the way. If you haven't been to the new Invicta FC website, whoever put it together did a pretty good job.
We have Tanya Evinger versus Pani Kennezd.
Kenzad?
Yeah. Roxanne's on it. You have
Rachel Ostovich. If you have not seen this girl's booty.
KGB Lee's on it.
And they're fighting each other. That's going to be a good fight.
That's sick. KGB Lee all the way. Yeah. She needs to hurry up and get to the UFC.
Here's one girl that I think is not underrated, but is like she's not looked at very much. Mm-hmm. This chick Amanda Bobby Cooper. She's only got one pro fight and she's won, but she's a talented chick and she looks pretty good too. But at the same time, that's one chick to look forward to see how she does in her first Invicta fight against Aspen Ladd. But look, if these Invicta FC cards are part of UFC Fight Pass. It's on the 12th of Saturday.
Yeah.
It's just Saturday. You got nothing else to do. Let's watch some women's MMA. Get to know some of the ladies on here. I don't know anything much at all about Penny Kenzad, but Tanya Evinger is a chick that will swarm and suffocate you. So she better keep that shit on the feet.
That's it. Like,
what else is there?
Roxanne's trying to make a comeback in her career. KGB Lee's just a star waiting to come. She just needs to hurry up. UFC needs to make a flyweight division.
Yeah. She needs a big fight, like a fucking statement, crazy fight to be in that she ends up winning, and that'll make her, it'll give her a name, and then it'll move her up to something better. So yeah. Anyway,
her kicks are insane.
Dude, she's a crazy kickboxer for real. And then she's been winning like Naga and stuff like that, I think. Mm-hmm. I saw on Twitter. So she's not bad on the ground. She just does not want to go there with Ostovich. So Ostovich is a tough chick and again, fine as hell. Anyway, moving on here, let's talk about Fedor, man. A lot of people thinking he's already signed to the UFC. Last night on Kibo Warriors, Fred was all about Fedor, as was Andrew Reid, of course. But Fred was all about Fedor. Myself and Aaron Robbins are very skeptical that Fedor can even compete when he got knocked out against Bigfoot back in the day. How's he going to be competing against some of the top heavyweights in these days? So, do you think if the UFC signs Fedor, he can actually make a run for the title?
No, maybe. I don't know. It's complicated because he's coming in the heavyweight division.
You're like a Facebook relationship status. Oh, man,
I am. It's complicated. But no, not in the heavyweight division. Not in any division. I think he's just going to be there as that star, like Arlovsky was supposed to be. He was just supposed to be that guy to come, be a name, and fight. And I think Fedor is going to be that person. Maybe he will. You never know. The heavyweight division's crazy. If you have Arlovsky and Mir at the top right now, heavyweight division's crazy. Just give him Bigfoot Silva as his first fight. Please, just let that happen and see
that's what I want to see. I'd want to see the revenge tour from Fedor if he comes to the UFC.
Yeah, start him off with Bigfoot Silva, and then let him knock down to light heavyweight and fight Dan Henderson. Let him come back up to heavyweight. Just do his whole thing until he gets to Verdum. If he doesn't get to Verdum, you send him away.
You know what though? You know what I want to see? I want to see him go to 205. This guy, Andrew Reid, would just Fedor. Anyway, he thinks he can beat the world. That's what he thinks. Anyway, but here's what I want to see. All right, see, Andrew Reid, you tell me if you agree with this. I think Fedor needs to go to 205.
Yes.
Because I want to see him win one fight at 205. And if he wins impressively, like Andrew, I'm sure will say he will, I want to see him fight DC. Because I want to see Fedor take on Black Fedor. That'd be awesome. Oh, come on.
No. DC kills Fedor.
I know, but I want to see the fight.
No. I want to see DC versus Rampage. I mean, not DC versus Fedor versus Rampage.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Just because that's just, I want to see it. If he goes to 205, him versus Rampage or him versus Ryan Bader, so someone can finally kill Ryan Bader. Get him out of the UFC. I'm tired of his ass.
Yeah, dude. Ryan Bader's just...
Or Patrick Cummings. Get Patrick Cummings, Corey Anderson, Blackowitz.
And here's the thing. This is assuming that he signs. But a lot of people have this theory that he's already signed. They're just waiting for the right time to announce it and all that shit. So, but...
if they announce it, will probably be in Houston during the DC card.
I could see that.
Because light heavyweights, I probably during then. That'd be cool though.
I could definitely see that. Or at the no, they're not gonna wait till the rematch. Oh, no. By the way, such rematch of Velasquez against Verdum is gonna be pushed to March because Verdum's a bitch. Or
Kane's hurt.
No, he's not hurt. Verdum's saying he don't want to fight till March.
That's fine. Let him rest. He beat.
No, fuck that.
Kane made him wait.
Because he was hurt. There was a reason.
Yeah, let him wait.
All right, Verdum just being what the hell? Hating on my boy. Anyway.
No, I like Kane. It's just whatever. It just happens. Wait, they weren't announced on the press conference, were they?
Who?
Kane and Verdum. They weren't on the December thing. Yeah, because it got pushed.
Right, they go from now to December.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you see the Conor McGregor show, aka the Go Big press conference? Holy shit.
Okay, so my favorite thing out of that whole conference, two favorite things. One, I like that Dana marketed the women like he did, having Joanna and having Ronda main event and co-main event their own card. That's sick. And Ronda's drop mic thing when she said 75,000 seats, I got that. Drop some mic.
Yep.
Go Ronda.
She's so fine. That confidence in that girl.
The second thing is Conor McGregor versus Cowboy Cerrone needs to happen soon. UFC 200, make that shit happen.
Conor McGregor against who? Cowboy Cerrone?
Cowboy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, first fight at 155.
Because Cowboy shut him up.
Yeah.
Finally, someone shut him up.
Yeah, besides that, though, the best part of that Cowboy talking shit is when he says, you haven't beat anybody. And right next to him, Chad fucking Mendez. Sitting right next to him. And Mendez got that look like, oh, goddamn. And then someone took that, made a vine or a video out of it, and did that Hello Darkness, My Old Friend, that song.
Yeah.
And with Chad Mendez looking down, I burst out laughing. It was so good. But, yeah, you're right. He kind of got him.
He shut him up.
Hold
Go
up.
for it. Go for it.
Andrew Reid is talking shit. Hold up.
Kane is washed up.
Yeah, he's saying Kane is washed up, and then he says that Fedor couldn't cut the 205. I don't think Fedor wants to cut the 205. He don't want to see Black Fedor. He trying to see DC fuck him up.
Black Fedor.
Cain Velasquez fucks up Fedor, and horribly, and fast, by the way. He finishes him, I'll say second round, just to be nice to him.
Yeah.
Just to be nice to him.
22 seconds.
All right, this guy's gonna come back with some bullshit right now, or he's gonna come back with that fuck off meme that he loves to use. By the way, if you haven't seen it, it's the most hilarious thing ever. Anyway, all right, let's moving on back to the fucking press conference. Yeah, dude, Conor talks shit to everybody. He talks shit to RDA. He talks shit to everybody, and he kept basically his point was that everyone wants to fight him because it's the money fight. It's a fight that will get him paid. He even told RDA that he Yeah. He said if they ever match, basically saying if they ever match them up, that RDA should call his wife and celebrate, go out to dinner, and their life's about to change. He's about to fight Conor. He's got a point. Mendez was making like some bullshit money, for his ranking, and then he made $500,000 fighting Conor. Not a bad night.
Break out the red panties, right? That's what he said.
Yeah, right. Break out the red panties. It's like, oh no, tank me right now. It's like, oh shit.
Oh man, and then Aldo ran away like a little bitch again. Apparently,
that was hilarious. Because Dana goes, all right, well, I gotta face off Aldo and Conor goes, watch this bullshit right here. Like it was like, oh. Yeah,
he didn't even let Dana finish. He's like, all right, well, I'm like, watch this, because he's running, he's scared, he has to go, and Dana's like, he has to go be a best man at his best friend's wedding, whatever. But no, Conor stole that shit, and I want Cowboy versus Conor, or even RDA versus Conor. If Conor wins the belt, he said he wins the belt, he's gonna move up, prove that shit, win the belt, relinquish the belt, go up, fight Cowboy. Let Cowboy, please God, Cowboy win that belt. I want McGregor versus Cowboy.
No, I want Frankie versus McGregor. Frankie's gonna beat him for the belt, and then McGregor can move to 155 and fight Cowboy. It doesn't make sense as far as hyping because it's not champion, leaving and going up. But I just want to see Conor. I just want to see Conor versus Frankie because I think Frankie smashes him. Or if Conor leaves the belt and moves up, fine, fuck him. Frankie and whoever the fuck for the 145 belt.
See, that's what they should have waited for. If Aldo and McGregor win, like say McGregor beats Aldo and he leaves, the fight should have been Edgar versus Mendez. That's a sick fight. I'm so excited for that fight. That fight's gonna be sick. And
what's gonna happen though?
What? Frankie wins?
No.
You think Mendez wins?
No. I didn't say should have. That fight's not happening. That fight's not gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. Mark my words. Jose Aldo will get hurt again. Or hurt. He might tear his vagina. And he'll run. Maybe not run, but he'll pull out of the fight. And they will call up Mr. Frankie Edgar to fight Conor McGregor on short notice.
No.
And he will win the 145 belt. And there goes your hopes of a big fight.
No.
Yes.
I love Frankie, but no. I want the Cowboy fight so bad.
There it is. Andrew Reid sending me the...
Fuck off.
Everyone needs to see this. This is Andrew Reid comes up with the best shit. Like, he doesn't diss a lot. He doesn't talk shit a lot most of the time. When he does, though, it's good shit. Check it out. So it's like, fuck off. And it's just fucking great. So, anyway. Let's see. All right. Have you heard some cockweeble named Mayweather is fighting this weekend? Oh, yeah. That's how little I give a shit about that guy. That's right. He's fighting Berto. He's fighting Berto. What's his fucking first name?
See, that's how important it is right now.
Andre Berto fighting this Saturday. But exactly, nobody cares. It's just Mayweather's kicking cans.
He's trying to get that record. He's trying to get paid, and he's going to retire undefeated. Or he's going to say after this, I want to fight Pacquiao one more time and then retire. It's be stupid shit.
He might do the Pacquiao fight again, or because he's not going to fight with his name, that Triple G kid. I can never say his name. This is Triple G kid who's a bad motherfucker. He's not going to fight Khan either.
No, I want him to fight Khan.
That's what I want to fight.
Khan would be a good fight. I'd watch that one. But I don't care. Mayweather's going to win this weekend. He's going to win this weekend. Then who gives a fuck?
Although, I always bring up this example. Everyone thought Mike Tyson was unbeatable, and Buster Douglas proved that shit wrong. So maybe Andre Berto is that next name we're all going to remember for beating one of the greats.
Hopefully it happens. Or hopefully Ronda's there. Ronda runs in the ring, knocks out Mayweather, takes the belt, and walks away.
That'd be great.
That'd be some good shit. But that's not gonna happen. Yeah. I hope Ronda goes though. That'd be sick if Ronda's there just to talk shit.
I don't think she would.
I don't
think she would. Although I think she was given the only free tickets to that Mayweather-Pacquiao fight.
And she didn't go.
I don't think she went. I think she was like, fuck that guy. That's what you gotta appreciate, her honesty. She's always honest.
Exactly.
About how she feels. So all right, man.
What else?
We got anything else coming up this weekend?
Tonight's Tough 22.
Yeah. Tough tonight.
Uriah. I'll give it 3 episodes. If I'm not hooked after 3 episodes, I'm done.
You know what? Just for the previews alone and stuff that people have been saying, I think I'm gonna be annoyed in the first episode. Mostly, it'll be good with Conor talking shit and being funny.
Yeah.
But according to a lot of people, Conor McGregor doesn't give 2 shits about his team, and that'll bother me a little bit.
Well, yeah, Conor's all about himself, and then you see him one time in the locker room talking, and then that's it. I apparently the fights are really good on this one. Like some crazy shit happened, so that's why I'll watch it. And yeah, I just saw Andrew's tweet. That's true.
Yeah, Andrew's saying, and I just figured this out right now. Yeah, Golovkin. That's right. Golovkin is that Triple G kid. He's a bad motherfucker. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this is boxing, but Golovkin is a bad motherfucker, man. This dude's good, scary good. And Andrew's right. He fucks anybody up in that division. And then he's saying Khan is fighting Pac-Man. I didn't know that. I did not know that was an actual fight. I think he's interested in the fight, bro. I didn't know they booked it. I might actually, I might watch that if that actually goes down. Pacquiao Khan, I might actually watch that. So, but as far as Mayweather goes, not interested. I didn't even know. I didn't remember that it was this weekend until Mr. Reed says something. So, this is what it is. I think the quicker Mayweather's gone, the quicker we can get on with boxing, and it actually might be better if Mayweather leaves. I think. A lot of people disagree with me, but I think.
I'm just tired of Mayweather. He needs to go away.
Yeah.
Let's go away. Go away.
Too good. Anyway, all right, man. We got anything else this weekend or anything coming up this week?
Nope. I think that's it. Just football.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, for those that are actually fans of football, I'm not talking about soccer, Andrew. I'm talking about American football. No, sir. Hey. Nope. That's the wrong bird game.
One bird.
This is the correct bird game, sir. Cardinals, sir. Anyway, if you guys are interested in a football podcast, we are starting one tonight. It will be just me on. Maybe next time I think it'll be me and Nick, depending on how schedules work out. But we're gonna be talking football, and tonight I'll be talking about Week 1. Be talking about the Patriots scandal of how they cheat out their asshole like a motherfucker. These guys are douchebags.
Give the Eagles their championship that they deserved.
What? Anyway, but no, Cards deserve it. Steelers cheated too. Anyway, so if you want to tune into that, 8 p.m. Pacific, making it 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on for like half an hour or so. I know it's late for you East Coasters, but on the Pacific is the perfect time when you're just popping your beer, put some lime in your Corona or your Dos Equis and kicking back. So tune in for that, and I'll be tweeting out the link in a little while. Other than that, it's going to do it for us. You can follow him at Nick X Miker. You can follow me at Ela31. The page is at CrossBonesMMA. By the way, go to CrossBonesMMA.com for anything and everything. All our content is on there. Big shout out to the guys over at Fightbook MMA. Those guys are awesome. What else, dude? Oh, yeah. Subscribe. You see the button down here says subscribe somewhere on maybe around this area, maybe this area. Fuck you guys.
It's around there.
It's around somewhere. Click the red button, subscribe button. And you will get all our shit directly to your computer. Although I'm not sure if you really want that, but I think you do. So hit the subscribe button. Keyboard Warriors went down last night. If you go on the channel, you can find it there. You can also find it at CrossBonesMMA.com or on my Twitter. I tweet it all day. And it's going to do it for us. So for Nick, myself, thanks for watching. See you guys later.
Later.